What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench Repeat, the hobby along, paint along series that you put on in the background whilst you do your hobbying or painting. Now it's Sunday evening, so work tomorrow, and I don't have a lot of time. In fact, over the course of this weekend, this is the only hobby time I have done. So this next coming hour, I'm going to be applying some more paint to some more of the miniatures on my bench, and then have some fun. So we'll talk, we'll chat, we'll do whatever we need to do, and hopefully you can get some stuff done as well whilst we talk about stuff, and get some awesome hobby time in. Right, so without further ado, let's get to the bench. Okay, so I'm no order here. I have no clue what I'm going to be doing at what point. I just don't know. I think one of the first things I should do, however, is the bases on these three here, ones I got from eBay, which I am not going to change the paint job on. I'm just not. Yeah, I think I should do base on them. So what I am going to do, I'm going to get some texture, and I'm going to find an old brush or applicator. Looks like it might be an applicator. And I'm going to apply to these guys. Now, before I do that, though, I think I'd better pop them onto some bases. So you stay here, look after these guys while I go and get some. I've had quite the week. It's been an awesome week, actually. So this is just me getting stuff from my drawer. Right, so on Friday, hope you can hear me okay. On Friday, my sister-in-law came up to see me. It's been a couple of years since I saw her. We had it was a good visit, a good time, and all round good day. We caught up. We caught up on a load of stuff, actually. It was really good, and it's very therapeutic, actually, for us to do so during the course of the week. Let's pop those there a minute. During the course of the week, I've done a few things. Now, do you remember me saying something about Alien in a jar? So it's just me sitting back down again, or trying to. Yeah, Alien in a jar. Remember that? Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort my chair out because it's a bit broken. But anyway, here he is. It's the Alien. It's not painted yet, but still got to put some more primer on him. But and I wanted to do it about the resin, clear resin. My biggest thing was seeing how it would cure, because I don't have a UV light. But this is just the result of being left in the sun for an hour, maybe. It's cured, and it's got looks like bubbles in there, which would be perfect for my Alien. The only thing with it is how to, because this is the size of the jar I'm going to be putting him in. I'm going to need a lot of I'm going to need a lot of resin, and I'm not sure how much it's going to be. But anyway, I've got my trusty cup of coffee, so I am going to have a sip of that. I'm going to get my Vallejo texture, earth texture there. I'm going to use the lighter one. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That looks like it could do with a bit of a mix up, This stuff lasts for yonks. It really does. Oh my. So, we'll start off by I just use the upside down brush to mix it up with there like that. Gonna get some new stuff, some new kitchen towel. So the other thing is, what am I going to call this episode? Well, it's kind of like all about sorting out what's on the bench and this, that, and the other. I mean, I don't know. I need 3 of these bases here for each of these guys. It's definitely been fun. I've accumulated quite a lot of metal miniatures this past week. I've secured myself another Middle-earth box set, the Battle of Osgiliath, which I'm quite excited about. And so it's going to be that or the Rohan one is going to be my entry into the Middle-earth tabletop battle strategy war game thing. I'm hoping it's not the type of game that goes through loads of iterations of rule changes like Warhammer does. Then it is Games Workshop, so you can say. Right, now let's zoom in a bit here. Right, so gonna be popping some basing onto this guy here. Alright, so here we are. That looks alright. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, so get this basing on, it will work a lot better, I feel. Because at the moment these are just stand-up metal miniatures. Had to put them on I think a penny base. The base sizing is pretty good for the size of the miniatures, I feel. Put some grass on them as well, but yeah, so that's one. Yeah, so like I say, anyway, it's Tuesday today. Sorry, it's what about Tuesday? God, hardly. It's Sunday today, Sunday evening, and it was the Grizzly run here. So this is our 3rd Grizzly run since we've moved to Seaton. Not participating in, but Seaton hosts it. It's like an off-road, really tough, sort of like cross-country times 100. Tough run. And oh dear, get that off in there. Got a bit of yeah, so it's a tough run and loads of participants. It's a big deal. Everybody goes nuts over it here. It's a well-known local event, draws people in, loads of running clubs. People try to, you really get respect when you do this. When you get your medal, you get that Grizzly medal, you get respect. People respect you. And they do the kids one first, which was yesterday. They don't do this as grueling of a course, obviously, as the adults, but it's still pretty tough, I wouldn't want to do it. Doubt I'd be able to, doubt I could walk it with my condition. So well done them anyway. But yeah, the adults is a really tough course. super duper tough. I mean, it's not the sort of thing I would want to do anyway, but like I say, it draws crowds, and crowds draw traders, and different things happen, go on, bands and whatever else. And it's just a good community event, really, So, right, bases on those fellows are done. Pop the lid on here. Or shall I carry on? I don't know. What do you reckon? That's a toughie. That is a toughie. Yeah, I could do this. Put some basing on these guys, couldn't I? Yeah, I mean, I got my octopus here, which can have some water effects on, not rather than basing, but okay. I've been watching Reacher season 3. Pretty good. It's a bit more espionage, I suppose, type infiltration type of series. This one, I mean, the second one was a bit more like mysterious, and who can you trust, who can't you trust? I mean, it's a bit more obvious in this one. There's still surprises, don't get me wrong, but I feel he's going to make an excellent, maybe an excellent pirate. I think she's listed as a rogue, but she could be a pirate. She could. I don't know. Alright, so pop this on here. I wasn't planning on doing base. Actually, I don't know what I was planning on. It's been going back to the week thing. It's been quite good, hobby-wise, in terms of accumulating stuff. So I've been accumulating Lord of the Rings stuff, like Middle Earth, like all that gear. It's good. There, that's that one done. Yeah. And this one's like a pirate captain or something. I mean, he looks to business. So I put him on a 2p piece, So I thought, yeah, well, he looks like a 2p piece type of miniature. He looks like a major character, I really want to start playing my campaign, but at the same time, I don't want to be rushing stuff. I don't like wasting time, you see. It's my big bugbear in life. So it's hard not to be frustrated, but at the same time, I know I'll end up wasting time if I don't prep properly. So when it comes to the actual game, finding my main character will be the biggest first step, because I'll roll that character up first. Might roll the characters up as I mean, I'm hoping to get about 3 characters out of this. It's that one. Let's do this one while we're here. But I might do them as and when. Yeah, I might do them as and when. So that would probably be better for the story. Otherwise, it might not fit. They might not fit the story if I've already rolled them up. Like meet a character and it might not have the right backstory, because I can't roll up a character without a sort of a backstory for them. So, once I start playing, I'll have the one character to be playing around with, and then we'll take it from there. If they meet a, I don't know, fighter, then roll up a fighter. If they meet a, but they're gonna, the 3 characters I have, I don't know, I'm torn between having them know each other or not, or maybe a couple of them know each other. I don't know. There. What's these bases are dry, we'll be home and dry ourselves. It's night here. So tomorrow my wife's got to go down to Plymouth, which is not good. So it means I can't take Dylan out at lunchtime, which I would like to do. I can't take him out on my own. I'm not supposed to with my epilepsy now. I'm not, although there'd be help at hand, it would take longer to establish who I am and, all that kind of stuff, where I live, and get me to a hospital, get care for Dylan while I'm in the hospital, if that's what it came to. Whereas if my wife was with me, she would know all the details and be able to sort things out. Yeah, it's just a bummer, really, because I like to do training with him at lunchtime, which is just calmness training, which is nice and easy. Doesn't involve a lot, just getting him to sit and watch things, watch the world go by, Another one done, excellent. Another night here. Yes, I've been watching Reacher Series 3. I've seen 5 episodes now. I think there's 8 altogether, there usually is. It's a good old yarn, basically. The Lee Child books. It's like I say, it's a good old yarn. I do hope I don't go off camera too much. I get a lot of criticism for that. To those people, I say, usually, it's not easy. Do this. I'm talking. Keep looking at the camera, which I don't. Concentrating on what I'm doing at hand, but there you go. Right, this guy, I'll just have a sip of coffee in a minute. Coffee with lion's mane mushroom, oh yeah. Just gonna have some mud around the edges. This is another 2p piece guy here. Gonna be like the leader of a town or city or something. I suppose these are characters that I know are going to appear in the game. I mean, I've run enough campaigns, D&D campaigns, or role-playing campaigns even, to know that some characters, the type of characters you're going to meet anyway. I know I'm going to need town leaders and sheriffs or whatever they're going to be called. There we go. I think that's it. I think. It is for now. Right, that'll do that for now. That's 21 minutes already. You see, 21 minutes just basing? It doesn't have to take a lot of time. I'm going to have to find time next week to edit and render this video somehow. Hopefully for the weekend. God, making a lot of mess on my kitchen towel there. Right, okay. Okay, now I have water effects. I want to pop on heavy bodied acrylic gel. Waves, ripples, waterfalls, ice hair, dry, hard, clear finish in about 24 hours when applied. Reminds me of PVA glue. This water effects stuff. Oh, now a little bit. There we go. So this is the creature I'm going to be working on. I've been like he's coming out of the water or something. Yes. Yeah, there we go. I understand you'll probably see the black for it once it goes transparent, but I'm planning on using an ink or some such thing to give it a little bit of. I mean, the black underneath that can be just like from the depths, and then we'll see. I'll see tomorrow how that one fares. That's good. Now, I'm going to do something a bit unusual here. Do a little bit of an unboxing. Not an unboxing, just an unpackaging. If I can find my trusty hobby knife. Zoom right out. Because I got some. Been getting a lot of figures, as I've said in the post stuff. Just want to have a look at what I've got here, really, and then I can think about how I want to prioritize who gets painted when, where. At the moment, this Halfling Ranger is the only one I've got painted, well, that I was painting for the campaign. Will he be the main character? I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. At the moment, he's like 80% going to be the main character. I might want the female pirate or the rogue or something. Now that would be good. Okay, so let me have a look at what I've got here. You can never tell what sort of packaging you're going to get when you order metal miniatures from eBay. I like it when they suitably protect them, though. That can go. And what have we got here? Let's have a look. Come on, let's get it open. Right. Ah, yes, I remember him. Of course. Some sort of trader or something. Because there's going to be a market. There's going to be that in my campaign at some point. It's going to have to be. Oh, we've got a assassin type fellow here. An old Reaper. Metal miniature. Okay. A little bit bent out of shape. Okay. Yeah, I'll just ditch in the packaging on these guys for now. So I'm going to need some bases again. Oh, these are very interesting looking bases. Sorry, interesting looking figures. The assassin, he's got quite a little bit of armor on him though. Yeah, he's listed as an assassin. Very interesting indeed. Right, super glue, name of the game here. Super glue and bases. Basically, don't you know? See, you're gonna fit on a penny base quite well. Assassin fellow is gonna fit on a 2p piece quite well. Although, yeah, No, he'll be alright. I think so. Back to the trusty Gorilla Glue gel. Super glue gel, there we go. Right. Right, so pop him onto the penny there. You need quite a bit of gel on this one because it's got a recess under the base. Uses a lot of glue, that does. Okay, I'm gonna have to get myself another one of these super glue gels, almost out. Well, that said, I could. No, I'm gonna paint this guy first. I was gonna put him on a penny base and then do it, but I don't think I will, no. Because these guys are gonna need cleaning up. I'm not sure whether this one's been painted prior or not. Not sure. Not sure. Right. And my plan with this octopus when it goes clear is I'm going to dry brush it with very fine white. With hardly any pigment on the brush. Then I'm going to put a faint blue ink on it, maybe. That's my plan, anyway. That's my plan. That is my plan. Now, we've got blue tone here as a wash, but I'm wondering whether to go with that for the octopus. I can't remember what he was called actually. What the miniature is. I'm going to maybe Drakenhof Nightshade might be good for him. Just don't know. So I'm just gonna have a look for my shade washes. Blue shade wash would be good. Drakenhof Nightshade. I have a blue ink, which might tie in nicely. Yeah, that might tie in nicely. Might water it down a bit, not water. So that essentially on the top. Oops, wrong way. So yeah, I want to move these guys out of the way. Hope the glue takes. So I'm going to pop some ink to my little palette thing here, which is basically a old Coffee Mate lid. They don't make them like this anymore, so I've got to be careful. Now, I used to have, what I'm looking for is Lemayan medium. Contrast medium. I don't really want to. No, I just want to thin down the paint a little. With Lemayan medium. Keep the same properties. I I'll see if I can open this blooming bottle. And of course, no go. Not much left. I'm going to have to get some more LeMay medium, I can see that. Right, so... just a touch of water too. And we're going to pop this on his head. His head and forehead. Trying to feather it down a little bit on here on this octopus. I want his legs to be a bit more grayer, I think, darker somehow. Suction pads, I want to be more contrasted to the rest of him. Yeah, so that's good. Right, so I'll have that like that. Looks crap now, I know, but honestly, if I can water this down considerably whilst it's still wet, not something I was planning on doing, but see how that comes out tomorrow. I'll either come in and go, oh no, it's ruined, and start again, or come in and go, I can work with that. Or maybe I could come in here and go, nah. Or take one look at it and go, hell yeah, that's worked out rather well. What do you reckon, guys? I don't know. I love inks, though. I do like working with inks. Well, what do you know? I had a Drakenhof Nightshade out here all along. 37 minutes in. Okay. Now I'm going to look at some of the other figures I got as well. This is what I'm doing here. Just taking a look at some of the figures. What is going on here? I wonder if I can separate this from the rest of his body. Yes. Yes, I can. Don't know what these guys are. These are going to be like, well, I got them to be general townsfolk, but you know, they don't. Some of them look a bit weird. Some of the details are a bit soft as well, you know. And this has clearly been painted before this model. This one here. Goodness, I don't know what. Yeah. It's female. What's this? It's not even a dwarf, is it? He's really small. Don't think I can use him. This guy, however, he looks pretty interesting. General talent. He's carrying a shield, which is interesting. He does not look the fighter type. And yet he's carrying a shield on his back. Or maybe it's to sell. He looks more like a trader than a fighter. Yeah, just paint them up in a casual any or which way to fill in the townspeople. Or a bar. Patrons, you know how it is. Yeah, so that's what I'll do with those fellows. But I've got some paint on these things here now, so that ain't bad. I suppose that ain't bad. We've got a Ral Partha miniature, which I don't know if there's anything more I really want to do with him, because he's a plastic miniature. I think I'm going to call him done. Yeah, I'm going to call him done. I'm just going to pop him. I'll put these guys up. This is how I used to stand miniatures. That didn't stand in the old days. You just, had to live with it, Have to bend her feet to stand her up. I've got a little bag somewhere with these Ral Partha miniatures in, which hopefully I can find. Yes, I found it. Pop them in here. Pop them in here. I think these are Dragon Quest miniatures. Oh dear, broke the bag. That's alright. That'll do until I find something else to keep them in. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm extremely happy with that. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm over where my shelf of future joy is, and I'm just looking, make sure I've got everything that I wanted to get for the near future. I'll explain on another video. The explanation will be Middle-earth related. Okay, so yeah. Right. So these guys are all done. Not done, but done for the base. Do you know what I mean? They've been glued to bases. Oh, I'm gonna add them actually. Why not? I'm hoping. I'm hoping the glue is dry enough to allow me to. I think it is. Alright, so I've added him. Now this assassin dude. He was advertised as an assassin. So, I'm going to prime this fellow here. I may even prime this fellow here. Why not? Sure. First of all, though, I'm just going to have a look at him. Make sure. There's no obvious flash. I mean, to be truthful, he's not that important of a figure to really worry about it. I could do. Where is the primer I had the other day? Oh, look, I've got the Zealot Yellow here. I had a bottle of brush on primer. There it is, brush on primer. This is what I'm talking about. Fanatic paint. So it's the brush on primer. So I'm going to be using that to prime this. We'll call him a trader because that is essentially what he will be. He will be a trader. Now, let's move him out of the way. So, just slapping some primer on him. I'm going to give him a Zealot yellow robe. Yeah, it is a robe, isn't it? For want of a better expression. Yeah, robe. I'll do his hair brown, I think. Yeah, he'll make a good trader. Shop trader, store market trader. I've got a couple of bar serving staff, bartenders and waitresses and that, you know, because there's going to be a tavern involved. And that reminds me, at some point, if I watch this video back, I might see this bit, and it's going to remind me, I need to make a video about taverns, bars, meeting in an inn. And it's not the usual type of video that I've seen anyway, or it won't be. I haven't made it yet, but that's what I want to do. I'm currently working on some Spectrum videos, or a Spectrum video at the moment. Now to paint this assassin dude. Yeah, so I'm currently working on a Spectrum video at the moment. Yeah, they're not the easiest to make, although you wouldn't think that by looking at them. But yeah, it's all good. I can't wait to. I am, however, enjoying doing them though. I really am. I'm really enjoying it. So this will give me 2 more primed minis for next time, which I'm super excited about. Because these aren't going to take that long, I don't think. They're really not. I don't think so anyway. No. Just wash my brush out. How much time have I got? I've got enough time. I should have enough time to put a couple of these miniatures onto a couple more bases. Yeah, I should have enough time. Penny for them. She'll just go on a penny. Penny. You'll go on a penny, that's good. You'll go on a penny. That's good. That's for this little dude. Here, he can go on 5 pence. Because he's a small. He's so small. He goes on the more expensive penny, or the coin. Yeah, I use coins for bases a lot now because it's cheaper. So much cheaper. Right. Let me get this straight. Zoom out a bit here. Okay. So this one going on the 5 pence piece. It's 5 pence. penny. She only just fits on the penny. Just. These dudes. Some of these are Grenadier, some of them are Alpatha, some of them are Warlord Games. Not Warlord Games. War Games Foundry, sorry. Got my manufacturers mixed up a bit there. There. Now I know I have to order another super glue gel, Gorilla Glue. Although I think my local supermarket does do them. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Wow, that was an unusual on the bench episode. Literally accumulated a load more figures on my bench rather than getting rid of figures off the bench. I've got rid of one figure off the bench and I've added about, what, six to the bench. Yeah. Yeah, what can I say? I don't know. I have nothing in my defense for that. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting coming in here tomorrow and looking at these guys. A lot of these I've just put the onto the coins, though they're not, the details fairly soft. They're kind of just background figures, you know, like actors that don't have lines, you know, they just appear in your film. And so that's going to be good. I'll have a more of a cast, film cast, as it were. I like to view them in that sort of context because, you know, it is a production. It's going to be a production, you know. Obviously, they're going to be used for multiple games, you know, but everything at the moment is being geared towards my campaign that's going to be played next. I'm hoping that's what's going to be played on my game table next. And then hopefully Middle Earth stuff. You know, I'm super looking forward to painting them up. We've got to build them first. But these guys, I love metal miniatures. I just love them. It's going to give me such a good feeling of accomplishment getting these guys done. It really is. So, yeah, when I clear the bench, it might give me a way to give me some room then to do some unboxings here before my next major project, either building or painting. But if I want a major project to paint, it's going to have to be built first, right? Unless it's some of the Reaper miniatures. So anyway, that's 53 minutes or 53 and a half minutes there on the timer. But I'll have probably edited out some of it, so I know it's not going to be as long of a video this time, but it is what it is. Thanks ever so much for watching. Do remember, all brushes lead to what? I'll see you guys on another video, and see you out there. Bye for now. Bye bye.